Good morning, hope you're okay. Your favourite burglar here, Mr. George Osborne. What's been going on here, I wonder? We've got two fucking pieces of rope. Obviously this is a swing, I know that. Obviously this used to probably be a longer bit of stick. But this one here looks sus as ever. Like there's no way in hell, yeah, you're reaching the floor from there. The camera don't do it justice, but there's no way in hell you're reaching the floor. So what have people been doing? Fuck me, do people fucking hang themselves here or something? But it's a little bit spooky, and I'm standing here, and that could generally be the reason. A little bit booked out, mate, ain't we? Give me a spin. Give me a 12. Give me a 12. Go back. Speak. Speak. Yeah. Speak. Yeah, good lad. Yes. You come fuck with us. Who's gonna come fuck with us? Speak. Yes, speak. Get him. Speak. Yes. Good lad. Good lad. Better throw this time. Yeah, look where my head is compared to the rope. Look, I can even reach. I know I'm short, yeah, innit? But still. There's no way someone's taller than my fucking arm all the way up in there. I don't care. Maybe there are people, but Jesus, what's going on here? Bit booky, innit, Diesel? It's spooky, son. Anyway, let's get out of here before, fuck knows, someone comes and actually kills me. What I was going to say to you guys, yeah, sorry starting the video off negatively like that, didn't mean to do it, just spooked me out a little bit. Update from me, still hovering around about 180 pounds. I had my first cookie the other night. Oh, I went for the triple chocolate Belgian ones from Taste the Difference from Sainsbury's, and they were pengers. They were so nice. I think on my deadlift day, my leg days, I'm going to incorporate those cookies, just one in the evening. However, I eat one, yeah, I'm like, I could eat the whole packet. And then it reminds me of my stoner days of literally, I probably put a packet away every other night. Fucking ravenous, boy. So ravenous. Spoon and spliff comes out, give me the fucking packet. All of it, I want all of it. Those days are over. So for me, just holding back and just having one, pretty happy with myself. Pretty happy with myself. So yeah, that's gonna be upped a little bit. Gonna enjoy those, and I think that puts my food up to about 4,500 on training day now, which is pretty nuts for someone who's 5'6". 180 pounds. It's a lot of food. As I always say, you know, like next year's prep, and this is why I had people question me back in 2019, George, how was you eating so many calories? Like the lowest my diet went in 2019 was 2,500 calories or 2,400 calories. I didn't go below that. And one of the reasons why I didn't go below that was, why do I look so pale for? Rah, must be the light in here. Or maybe I'm just pale. The reason why my food didn't go that low, I was spending the year before I competed, I was roughly doing 4,100 calories easily for a year straight, and you're gathering that ammunition. What I always try and say to my guys, my clients, and even you guys watching is, if you are in a surplus right now, use this time to try and build up your calories as much as you can. I understand, I get that a lot of it is down to genetics. Some people just need to go really low. Like some people just need to eat 2,000 calories and diet. Some people can get away with 3,000 calories. But what will help you regardless is spending your off seasons eating a high amount of food, so you adapt in terms of metabolism. Your body is just used to eating that amount, so when you stop eating that amount, all of a sudden it's like, well, what the fuck have you been doing for the past, where's this food gone? What have you been doing? You know, get into a habit of that, and I promise you, your future diets are going to be a lot more productive. And I've done it with clients so many times. Like I have a client who's on 4,500 calories as well. I promise you, he'll be able to diet off 3,500 calories to begin with and lose weight quite comfortably. First 10 pounds will come off easy. So when you're in your off season like me, gathering ammunition is so important. Tools you have available. Trust me, when I tell you, yeah, I literally clap and give myself a pat on the back at the end of each day after I've finished eating, because I think I don't need to eat anymore, or I don't at least need to think about eating anymore. I can just go to bed with a relaxed mind. That, my friends, is when I go into a diet, I'm obviously going to miss that feeling, but I'm going to remember why I'm eating as much food as I am in a diet, because I was spending fucking shit tons of time eating food. Like, it's a part of my day. Like, it sounds so tragic, yeah. Like, I understand in this world that a lot of people would love to be in the position I'm in and eating food. Fucking, like some people starve right now, you know? So I know it's a fucking minor problem. Like, eating is so important at this point, and it's one thing that's opened up my eyes. Like, if you want to be performing at the highest level, you need to be eating like you've never ate before. That's something that I've learned. And for me, like the way I'm performing right now, if I wasn't eating like I was and putting as much time and effort into it, there's no way in how I'd be performing like I am. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the strongest guy out there, but I've never been this strong, and it's made me realise that I probably should have done this a long time ago in order for me to be even further than where I am now. I know I've waffled on a little bit there about fucking building up your food, but seriously, like, make your diets a lot easier. And that starts in your off season by gathering that ammunition, making sure your food is high, stress is low, output is low as well, so you've got tools to play with and you'll have more sort of a successful diet.
Ever hear last words, that shit you learn? Go rude like lights around your birds. You scared to the men, get put in the bins and hear it skirt. Bow, skirt, man, open chest, I don't want treasure. Chinged his head that made him dirt. You fucking dumb, get tuned for fun. Bad boys see all of them run when the man them comes. Some that's not but smoke, he's got. Where are the guns, these guns, not for 2 to a day wrong. Trying to get from A to B, I found myself 2 laps in the sea. Killing beans, get from E, I don't give a F about back your G. H1 nigga, cross that trigger, ching that chips and then
get caught after leaning, cause you're most definitely gonna be leaning. Then, decap the car, take chase on foot. Most of my bros are doctors, opening bodies, call us surgeons. Bro, dip back till he lost these functions. Hospital settings, close them curtains.
Right, just pulled up to the gym. Fucking need to remember to pay. So funny, yeah. The first 6 months I came to this gym, yeah, and I was parking in this car park. I wasn't even paying the right car park because you got to do it online. It's called. This is such boring talk, yes, so dead. But I'm just gonna tell you anyway. So fucking skip it if you want. You use an app called Pay by Phone, yeah. It's what it's called, Pay by Phone. I was originally using it gives you like locations for each ticket machine. So obviously if I'm parked in like Lower Dock fucking Water Gardens car park, I was paying for another car park that I wasn't even in. And for the first 6 months I didn't even get caught. And then that one time I got caught, I was like, hang on, I swear I paid. I complained and like, yeah, you paid the wrong car park. You parked in the wrong car park. I was thinking, fuck, like I've not been caught for the past 6 months. And the only time I get caught is when fucking, I don't even know. Anyway, so yeah, waffling there. Fucking hell, what content. What content? This is what you come and watch, yeah? Just me talking about ticket machines and shit. £2. I'm normally put 4 hours in. Normally I'm not 4 hours. There's no way I'm 4 hours. But I just put it in there just in case if it goes overboard. Not like I can just top up on my phone. Anyway, now for this, I am dying for a piss. Now, one thing that I do, fellas watching, this might come in handy for you, is I keep a spare bottle in. I call this the piss bottle. I keep it in my car just in case. So obviously when I travel up north and I haven't got time to stop off, I'll just obviously get the old bottle out and have a little piss in the bottle. No harm in that. We've all done it. Who's done it? You've done it, ain't you? You're watching this right now going, yeah, I know what you mean, George. I've done it. If you know, you know. God knows if anyone walks past right now. Or if some parks next to me. Not that they can see much anyway. It's fucking tiny. Oh, I'm going to get banned off YouTube at this fucking rate. Oh! Look, might fucking drink that now. Oh, who gives a fuck? Ban me. Go on, I dare ya. I'll just fucking make another account, you twats. Right. Let's go train, shall we? Fucking hell, George. Oh, the vlog's getting shitter. Oh, all about the content though. Fucking hell. Whatever it takes, right? You got to show them. You got to show the people how you do it on a day-to-day basis. Imagine this happened about 20 seconds later. Look. 20 seconds later, it's, oh fucking dear. Oh, she's gonna reverse into my car? What are you doing, bruv? I have to sit here and watch, see if she fucking hits my car. Insurance claim, innit? Testing, 1, 2, 3. I think we're live. I'm in for legs. Train legs once this week, just how the rotation falls, which isn't a bad thing if I'm honest. I've been pretty fucking consistent with leg, well, I've always been consistent with leg training, but I've been like pounding them most weeks, twice a week, and it does catch up with you after a while, you know, it does catch up with you. So in today's session, I'm looking just to absolutely wipe the floor in the sense that everything needs to be progressed as I'm hitting it once this week, and I'm very confident I can do that. I'm still, after last week, I've got 6 plates aside on the hack for 7, 8, so I'm not sure if I'll do it again or whether I'll add more load into it. We'll find out. Normally I don't worry too much about that. I just kind of go with the flow, and if I can progress it, then chances are I will do that. And if I know I need to work on maybe my form, or maybe just on the back end of the set, then by all means I'll do that. And usually how I dictate that is I always record like the main sets like that. So what I'll do is I'll look on my phone when I'm warming up, and I'll look at how the 6 plates for 8 felt and how it looked. And I will probably say to myself, right, if the first 6 reps were very, very good, and the last 2 were average, then I will probably go on 6 plates again and make sure that I get 8 very good reps. So I might get, let's say, 10 reps in total, but 8 of them are really, really good. That's kind of how I perceive my sort of progression, because what a lot of people do is let's say they're on the hack squat and they get 6 reps, and they think next time they can increase the loading, but realistically the first 4 reps of what they were doing were good, and the last 2 were shit, and it was just like you sort of moving weight from A to B. I tell myself, right, as long as I'm getting like 8 or 9 very good reps, then that's the main thing. That's kind of how we're going to plan today. Back on the leg press, I think this is going to be my 3rd session in a row doing the leg press, and I seem to be fine. My lower back seems to be fine. I'm obviously deadlifting every 5 days right now, and my lower back doesn't seem compromised at all, so I'm going to continue doing that. And then we've got 1 set of the dreaded walking lunges, and I think everyone should be incorporating either a lunge or a split squat variation, whether that's Bulgarian, whether that's a reverse deficit lunge or whatever you want to call it. Everyone should be doing something like that. I really do believe, especially if you're hitting your side shots, your side tricep, even your quarter turns as well, your side chest. I think it massively improves the density in your hamstrings and separation of your glutes. That's why in 2019, like my side, like the side of my leg, like the separation of my hamstring and quads and my glutes are very good. And the reason why I was doing that is because literally that whole year I was doing split squats, and I really think it adds like the finer details to some of those. So yeah, do your split squats. If you're not doing them, fucking do them. Get them in your program. That's pretty much it. We know what we need to do. You've been watching the videos, hopefully keeping up to date. You know that it's just simple rinse and repeat, looking to beat logbook numbers, making sure that I'm not going through the motions, and telling myself I can fucking bring it next year. It's just this. That's one thing that a lot of people message me about on Instagram is their mindset. Like, Georgie, help me with my mindset when I'm training. And if I can do that, amazing. And it's what I say to myself. Like, you know me. You follow the channel. You don't follow the channel because I've got the best physique. You don't follow the channel because I'm the strongest fucker out. But you follow the channel because I am willing to work hard and give it my absolute all. And if you can bury that mindset into your own journey, your own progress, then believe me, the other stuff will make up for it. So yeah, I'm just going to fucking bring it, as I always do. Just bring it. I've got my A game. I'm determined to progress. I'll do whatever it takes to do it. And I'm consistent. And that's the biggest thing most people lack, is that consistency. So just fucking get in there. If you're having a shit day today and you're thinking, oh, should I train, should I not train? Get in there, man. Get in there, switch off from your day and say, right, this is 2 hours to focus on myself. Don't be that person that goes, oh, I'm not going to train today because I'm tired. Tired. Fuck that, man. That's why you're probably still small. Sorry, I had to say it. It's so true. See, so I've coached people in the past, they all talk, and when it comes to actually wanting to do the work, they're not willing to do it. They give up after 2 weeks. You know, that's not the type of people I want to coach. I want those people that say, right, George, you tell me what to do and I'll do it. Cool. This is what we're doing. This is how you're going to do it. You need to fucking get your head down and crack on. Cool, perfect. Do that for 6 months, bam, progression. Anyway, fucking going off on one, I tell you. When that pre-workout kicks in, yeah, I get fucking angry. I get angry, I swear I could fight anyone, man. I'd probably lose most of it, but you've got to be in it to win it, right? I might have to get one of these hats. Nice little physique gym hat, maybe. Anyway, fucking get into the gym, Julie. We'll sort your nut out and just fucking stop waffling about bubble hats. Get your nut in the game. Hello my lovely people, welcome to today's voiceover. If you've reached this part of the video, then please, as always, drop a like. I really do appreciate it. And if you're new and you're watching me and you've got 13 minutes in, then just drop a subscribe, you know, there's no harm in that. Anyway, so wanted to just sort of dive in first of all how I'm warming up for my leg days. Pretty straightforward. I think I've gone through this before, but I do step on the Stairmaster for 5 minutes just to get some blood flow in the legs, especially traveling 25-30 minutes to the gym each time. Sitting down like that, I like to get some blood flow in prior to doing my sessions. I then move on to some more dynamic sort of stretching with obviously the walking lunges, the sort of side raises here with the leg, but then go into like some planks, side plank. Really like that. One thing that I've probably learned over the past year or so is just like core activation and the importance of having a stronger core. Like I've been working relentlessly over the past probably 4 or 5 months now, just improving my midsection. It was a big weakness for me in 2019 when it came to stage presence, and I think that was down to me not really training my abs and being lazy in the off seasons because, oh, I'm bulking so I don't need to train my abs sort of mentality, and that is probably one of the worst mentalities you could possibly have. So if you are in your off seasons or bulk, whatever you want to call it, make sure you train your abs. It's really important, and that will help contribute towards other things like squat patterns, deadlift patterns, etc. I always start off with adductors, you guys know that. What I do in one rotation is I do 2 straight sets, like normally between 8 to 10 and then a 12 to 15 rep range. This particular session, however, was a what was one set of 30 reps in total. So what actually AJ came up with this, and I think this is a really good idea, is you'll have as many rest pauses needed in order for me to hit that 30 reps. So I use a weight that I can go to failure between 12 and 15 reps with. This is quite ideal if you have a very light adductor stack. So I use the stack here. I get roughly about 18 reps at the moment. I then have a 20-second rest period. I then repeat with the stack. I might get, let's say, 7 reps. Let's say I've got 7 reps that equals 25. And then on the final set, I might get 5 reps on that failure point. So that's 30 reps in total with 3 failure points. Generally how I like to program it. It works really, really well. So just added in another variation. Then moved on to lying hamstring curl. I like to program the lying hamstring curl at a big or closer to the beginning of the session, just because with the seated hamstring curl, which you'll see at the end of the video, or the end of the workout bit, I think having a hamstring curl that is seated towards the end allows you to remain locked in. Whereas on something like this, when you are doing a lying hamstring curl towards the end of your session, chances are you're going to be throwing weight a little bit just through fatigue. It's very easy to rise your hips up on a lying hamstring curl, right? Whereas on a seated hamstring curl, you can lock in. You're not really moving your hips too much if you are locked in correctly. So that's just my personal rationale behind it. If it works for you doing a seated hamstring curl first, then by all means do that. Of course, leg extensions prior to our main compound work. Leg extensions for me, it's really weak. I'm a really weak leg extender. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't seem to be very strong in comparison to some other of my lifts. And also training with other people, I've noticed that a lot of people are very similar to me. So I do like one set of 8 to 10 where I hold the contraction for a 1 count. And then on the back off set, I roughly do like 12 to 15 reps. And I just try and make it a little bit more continuous. Because what I found when I am really trying to add like 1 count on the contraction, 2 counts on the contractions, I often find that when I am slightly fatigued, I don't get to that 12 rep range or that 15 rep range unless I have to drop the weight drastically down. You'll see here I do a drop set. So I really like doing drop sets at the end of the back off set on the leg extensions prior to going into the hacks. I have a good pump in my legs to the point where I'm like, I need to actually sit down here for a second because my leg, as soon as I start walking, my leg buckles and I look like a fucking idiot. I look like I tripped up against nothing. So I like to do drop set. Get some good blood flow in there, and as well as that, it helps me connect with my compound work a lot more, especially quad focus, which you'll see on the hacks here. I feel it in my quads because my quads are already pre-fatigued almost. First time going over 6 plates on the reverse band Nautilus Star Trek hack squat. So I did 6 plates and a 2.5 each side, which I think I got for 6 reps, which was 5 kilos up and 2 reps down from last time. So the thing that I noticed here and what I want to critique about myself is like towards the back end of the set here, this is where I need to make it a little bit more continuous. You notice that I'm pausing here for, not that it doesn't seem long, but it's longer than what I would like. And I will show you like the back offset and what I mean in terms of like continuous reps. Like as you can see here, like I'm pausing for a fairly long time. I think this was the final rep that I did. And don't get me wrong, it's a fucking struggle the last rep, but I just don't want to turn these sort of sets into rest pauses. So for me, my aim next time round when doing this weight is making it more continuous and not breathing or spending too much time resting at the top. As you can see with the back offset, this is kind of how I want my top set to almost look, where I can make it continuous like this. I try and do, when I'm doing like 12 to 15 reps on a hack squat, I try and do like the first 10 continuous, and then I sort of like grind out the last sort of 3 to 5 reps. So yeah, this was 5 plates a side and a 5, I think, or a 10, 5.5 plates each side, and I got it for 14 reps. So I'm getting pretty strong at this hack now. I like the reverse band setup. It kicks in where it needs to. And, you know, by the end of this off season, I'm hoping I can reach that sort of 6.5, 7 plate mark. Back into the leg press, like I said earlier, 3rd session doing it now. I was at 10 kilos up and match reps. No, 20 kilos up, sorry, it's 10 each side.
So the novelty of getting back into doing an exercise, you know, you're seeing clear strength progressions there. Not necessarily strength progressions. I think it's just more of an adaptation from learning the movement pattern itself, because you often find that a new movement you do, you seem to progress really quickly. And I'd say it is a little bit of strength, but most of it, I'll be honest and keep it real here, it's not true progression, because I've obviously clearly done a lot more on the leg press. Just adding in a pause at the bottom here, you may notice just overloading the eccentrics, using the band. Often people question why we use the band. It's quite popular now, I've noticed. And the band is great for allowing tension to kick in where it's easiest. So if you look at the leg press now, the easiest portion of the set, usually without the band, would be the lockout. So just locking out not necessarily locking out the knee, but finishing or completing the rep. Where the band kicks in is at the top of the movement. So not necessarily here, but here is where the band kicks in as the tension builds on the on the band, as you can see. So yeah, really good. I would suggest using something like this, and I'd only recommend it. And I had this question for one of my clients actually, when to add in like a reverse band hack and when to add in like, let's say, the band on the leg press. And I mean, if you are still like very new to training, like don't be doing that sort of stuff just yet. Like be patient with it and build up some momentum and consistency. Like if you can leg press 10 plates aside on a leg press, let's see what your legs look like then. Most people don't want to do that. They want to reverse band it, and can only do like 4 plates aside. Like exhaust your variables always. So exhaust doing 10 plates aside and see what your quads look like. If your quads look like shit, then by all means add in something different. Like I've done 500 kilos on that hammer strength leg press, which is a lot of weight for someone like myself, but my legs look like shit. So I needed to change the way I was doing my leg pressing and adding the band, taking the loading down, focus on tension, focus on creating a stimulus that I've never felt before, has seen improvements in my legs. So be patient with it when you are doing your banded stuff. Don't just rush into it. If you've been training for a year or two, don't be doing any of that stuff. Just be patient, man. Here's me debating my life towards the end of the sets of walking lunges, just one working set. And when this is over and done with, I'm like, thank fuck for that. I got a lower back pump, hence why I kind of stopped quicker than what I thought I would. My lower back was just fucked after that. So definitely some tightness there that I need to sort out. And then I moved on to the hamstring curl. So I actually beat my reps by like 4 reps from last time, which was sort of unexpectedly doing that. I don't know how I did that, but I just did it. Shout out Josh here in the corner. I trained with Josh in one of the videos you may have saw a couple weeks back now. He was there just to kind of help me on the final reps, just to get it short, which is great. So if you've got a spotter, you know, get them to spot you by the ankles, get them to kind of help you with those sort of final reps. And yeah, it was a really good session. I did calves at the end there, which I forgot to record, but overall, good session. Log numbers up, which is great. Doing stuff that I've never done before on the hack squat. Finally back into the leg press as well, injury free, feeling good. So yeah, finishing this off season strong, healthy, and ready to attack next year, which I'm really excited for. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that voiceover, and I'll see you in the next clip. I had a message on Instagram from a company that wanted to send me their electric razor. They're called Balls. Shout out this company. Let me see if I can get the tag. Here's the razor. I'm not bullshitting you when I make this up. So yeah, watch this. Your balls will thank you. See, we've got a picture of testicles there. Got a nice little trimmer for the ball sack. I'm not sure how I'm going to review this. Like, I can't get my balls out on YouTube and start shaving my balls because I'll get banned. I might have to like review this on like OnlyFans or something, so I might have to make an account. Would you sign up to my OnlyFans? Probably fucking not. Swing low, sweet hairy bits. So I'll have a little read of that. They sent me out the trimmer itself, and they also were very nice to send me out. They actually sent me out some of the, what do you call this? You call it a little shower bat? I don't know what they call it. They sent me some body wash for my body and my ball sack, I'm guessing. And they also sent me some lotion to try as well. So I really appreciate that, guys. I will give you a review. The lotion smells pengers. What does this smell like? Smell it. Open up your nostrils and smell it in there. Go on. It smells very manly. I feel like a man when I smell that. Yeah, thank you for the bag as well. I really appreciate that. I will give you a review. I'm actually going to shave my balls later, believe it. I'm sorry for the information, but I am going to shave my balls later. And I shall give you a full review. Actually, let me open it right now. Should we open it right now? We'll open it right now. Shout out the boy. Isn't that right, boy? You wanted to get involved, didn't you? You wanted to be in the video. But I haven't been in the video much today. You're in the video, right, mate? You can, we'll shave your balls. Oh, wait. He hasn't got any balls. Unlucky, mate. Aww. You ain't got no balls. We save balls. Okay, so it gives you a little instruction of how to use it. It says, welcome. We founded balls to make male grooming easier. We know looking after your prized possession is no easy task, and we're here to help. Whether it keeps them trimmed, clean, or smelling amazing, we develop products to keep the balls happy. So thank you for buying our balls and for being a part of our community. Shout out Taylor Bull. His actually last name's Bull. I get why you call it Bull now, or Bulls. So we have the razor here. Very smart, very good for the balls. It's good size for the balls, you know. So far, I can hold that and shave the balls quite nicely. The only problem with when shaving the balls, I don't know if any of you guys have had that before, is you fucking cut them. Have anyone cut them balls or just caught your ball and it's like starts bleeding? It's painful. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I'm guessing underneath here they have the charger pack in here, that sort of stuff. Yeah, we've got the charger, we've got the brush, and we also got some clippers as well. I like to, sorry for the information here, and ladies, if you're watching, like, you're probably turned off by now. I like to literally have no hair on my balls at all. I don't like pubic hair, so I will shave it all off. So we're going to look forward to this. Thank you so much, Tyler Bull, for sending me out your balls. I really appreciate it, and I'm excited to actually shave my testicles. If you are interested, what I will do is I will link the website down below. Have a little look. I think this is called the starter pack, the one that they sent out to me. So what I'll do is I'll just link it down below. And if any of you guys are interested, then make sure you check them out. But full review coming in my next YouTube video, or maybe my OnlyFans, which I might start up. Who fucking knows? Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Always tap it before you open so it doesn't fucking go everywhere. Bosh. Trying a different one today. C4. We'll see what it tastes like. I can smell it already. That's actually fire. That's actually really good. Recommend this one. You've never had this before. Really, really good. Sorry I didn't upload over the weekend. Haven't uploaded in about 4 days, which is not the end of the world, but I've been keeping up a good streak. I did, however, record over the weekend. So today is Monday. I'll have a video up today, and then Wednesday I'll have a video up of when I went over to La Coach on the weekend, which was fun. Trained pool there, so that'll be up on Wednesday. Be on the lookout for that. And as always, guys, if there's anything you want to see, make sure you let me know. You might feel and hear in my voice that I'm a little bit run down at the moment, but we're still going to keep pulling out the content because I've been thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. Thanks for watching. Comment down below, energy drink, fuck knows, headphones, I don't know. Comment down below whatever you want, really, end of the day. Comment down below, energy drink or drink. Lots of love. Shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I'm a London scammer. I see it, I want it, I click it. Nights in the bando, pirates whipping. Next day, man started clicking. No boo and waitress tipping. Bad B, come and take this dinking. Codeine, that's what I'm sipping. Money, that's what I'm missing. Look, I'm a London scammer. I see it, I want it, I click it. Nights in the bando, pirates whipping. Next day, man started clicking. No boo and waitress tipping. Bad B, come and take this dinking.